Hello traders, it's your one and only forex skill coach Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you guys here today because today you're gonna be learning not just how to use this strategy, but I'm gonna break down a lot of things to you guys so that while you use this strategy, you use it perfectly to win. Okay, so before we get started, if this is your first time on my channel, could you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button now? Okay, if you've done that, thank you. And now one more thing, could you also turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out whenever I release awesome strategies like this? Okay, so hit the subscribe button now, turn on the notification bell. Good, if you've done that, thank you very much. Okay, let me change this color to white, make it a 2 pixel for now. Okay, alright, so if you are not yet in my Telegram channel, okay, you could do me a favor and go straight to the description below. Join my Telegram channel. Here I teach a lot of things. I teach a lot and I give free signals to win. We win in the markets, we keep winning. I give free signals. Alright, so endeavor to join my Telegram channel. Don't miss out a thing. Don't miss a thing. You need to be here. As you can see, we keep winning in this channel. Alright, you can see we have so much engagement, a lot of people learning, a lot of people achieving, a lot of people winning. We keep winning in this channel here. Okay, so do yourself a good favor to join the channel and join us. Let's keep winning. So back, whoa, it has happened. Oh, and that's a $10. Okay, so I'm glad it happened while the video is on, so that you could see that what I'm saying or what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm teaching you. Okay, you see the spike just occurred. All right, so great. So guys, now let's learn what we want to learn. Make sure to stay to the end of this video. All right, if you're the kind of person who skips video just because you just want to hear what they want to say and get the setting and go and start trading, don't do that on this particular video. Learn and understand everything I'm going to teach you so that you would be perfect on it. All right, making money and blowing what you make is not worth it. You need to learn how to make money and make it consistently. All right, so learn, be patient and learn. Forex is all about patience and discipline. So now this is a wonderful strategy. I learned this strategy from a fellow trader of mine. Okay, he was using this indicator. Okay, and then I had to add other indicators for multiple confirmations. How you know a strong strategy to win is when the strategy has multiple confirmations, and then you see the confirmation. The first one gives you an accurate confirmation and the second one does the same. You understand? And here I have multiple confirmations and I'm going to explain everything to you. Okay, so let's get started. Once again, if you didn't hit the subscribe button, do so now. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell and join my Telegram channel so that you don't miss out a dime. Okay, now let's get started. Now this strategy here, it says when the trade gets to the oversold level, all right, there's every tendency for it to begin to draw back down to do what? To buy, to sell downward, right? And then when it gets to the oversold level, you get set to do what? To buy. So it could go to back to the overbought level, right? Okay, so that's that for that. Very simple strategy, isn't it? Now, but we have multiple confirmations. Now, there are sometimes when this trade could actually be on the overbought level, and then you find out that this one is not even close to the overbought level. What do you do in that kind of situation? Do you go ahead to begin to sell because this one has said it's time to sell? You understand? So, and there are also times when this might be on the oversold level and this one hasn't quoted yes, it's time to oversell, it's time to buy. So with these two indicators, you are able to understand that when this one is on the oversold level and this one approves it to be also on the oversold level above 80.00, curving downward, okay, then it simply means he's ready to sell. If this indicator is ready to sell and this indicator too ready to sell, trader, you're good to go. But not yet. We need to get multiple upon multiple confirmations, right? So the next confirmation you might want to look at is the moving average here. Now, according to this moving average, when the green moving average crosses over the red moving average downward and the market is below it, it means it's ready to sell downward. Okay, and when it sells and sells and sells, don't worry about the little buys you're seeing there. It's still selling downward. All the way down it sells to this level, right? And then when it sells to this level, you get to notice that this one has approved oversold, this one has approved oversold, right? So when the two has approved oversold, okay, if you notice, this one already has approved oversold a long time ago. That was at this area, okay, but yet it still sold much more. And while it sold much more, this one was already going up. This is acting like a divergence. All right, this indicator here is acting like a divergence. All right, telling you it's getting time to buy soon, but it was still selling here, and this one also was still selling. Okay, that's why I told you that you have to get multiple confirmations from the two indicators. So as you can see, this one first of all proved oversold, while this one at this junction was still here and still had to prove its own oversold. So that's that for selling. And for buying, okay, and for buying we see that the moving average at this time haven't yet crossed, right? It didn't cross, and this is where it's beginning to cross. As it has crossed over the red line here again, it's beginning to sell. But wait, I want to show you, okay, for buying, as the green line crossed over the red line downward and the trade is up, it's time to buy. You see here, it's time to buy. So at this junction, it crossed over again to prove some more buys, and here it crossed over to prove sells. Okay, when it crosses over and the market is below it, is sell. When it crosses over and the market is above it, is buy. And then if you notice, it did not cross over to prove any buy here. This is where it crossed over. All right, it didn't cross over to prove any buy here. It means at this junction wasn't really safe to buy because spikes will still occur, but all the same you could still make some buys. That is why you have other indicators. Okay, so at this junction you see it has crossed here, and now as it has crossed here, it's selling, isn't it? So if you want to know if this is real, you then look here and you see that this other indicator has actually crossed over 80 and is ready to go downward to sell, right? And then at the same time, the RSI is also proving that it wants to sell. So it's already selling, this is selling, and at the same time it might get to the oversold level before this one. That it gets to the oversold level does not mean you should buy. You need proper confirmation. Okay, you need proper confirmation. Now if we want to merge it with other time frames, now in the 1 minute time frame here is proving that it wants to do what? It wants to buy, isn't it? And that's why you see it's buying, because it's proving that it has gotten to oversold level. That's the RSI, as you can see. All right, and it's doing what? It's going up. But don't get it twisted, trader. if you move this forward, you get to see that it also got to the oversold level here, only for it to buy and had to spike again, and that spike, all right, and that spike brought it down to the oversold level here again. So this for you to know that is ingenue. Because of so is ingenue simply means that you should be careful. All right, you should be careful. It's ingenue here, right? And the spike occurred here. Okay, as the spike occurred, it wants to buy. But if you notice this other indicator, this other indicator is actually coming down. That's why I told you this is a divergence. All right, this is a divergence. A divergence is when the market is going up, and then you notice an indicator proving that the market is actually going down. Is a divergence. All right, there's a disagreement between the indicator and the markets, so you need to be careful. All right, so this guy is telling you is oversold, so buy. But this divergence is telling you wait, there could actually still be an opportunity to sell in the markets. All right, and that's why you notice I'm still on the trade, because this indicator hasn't proved a real buying opportunity. Okay, and then out of the 1 minute time frame, when we go over to the 5 minute time frame, we get to notice that this indicator here in the 5 minute time frame is actually up, still going down. This one here hasn't even gotten to the oversold level, so there is still opportunity for more sales. Are you understanding? This is me merging the 1 minute time frame and the 5 minute time frame together. So you need to understand all this. You might be wondering, why did I put this here? I put this here because here is serving as a potential support and resistance level. All right, support level, sorry. As you can see, it supported the trade. It supported the trade here, all right, and also here. Okay, and if we even trying to go far, you get to see much more. I just didn't put it as a trend line, I just had to make it a short line. So there's every tendency for this market are going up right now, okay, to get to this line I put here right now, and then spike down much more to prove this guy's coming down. Okay, so if we stay on the trade, we'll get to watch out, okay, that this market could actually get here to this level right now, as a which is serving now as a resistance level. It could actually get to this level now and spike more down to prove this guy is going down to the oversold, okay. So let's merge it also with a 15 minute time frame. Now in the 15 minute time frame, okay, this is what we are seeing here. All right, in the 15 minute time frame, the market is actually still on its way going up. It hasn't hit that resistance level. This market here is going up, right? And this market here is coming down. Why? What's happening? Okay, what is happening? The indicators are still disagreeing between each other. This is for you to know that at this level you should be careful on your buying section. All right, you should be careful not to buy, because it is complicated. Okay, it's complicated. This simply means that the market actually could be ranging or facing some indecisions, so you need to be careful. But since 1 minute time frame has proved something to us, okay, and the 5 minute time frame has proved something to us, that's why I can confidently stay in the market selling. All right, but I can decide to exit the market to see what will happen next. I can decide to exit the market and allow it to actually prove oversold. Then I can decide to start my buy. Because one secret you need to understand in boom and crash is when you see a lot of spikes going down, okay, for a little while, you also notice a lot of candlesticks going up for a little while. Okay, so you can see a lot of candlesticks going up for a little while, and then spikes coming and spikes bringing everything down for a little while. So all these are little secrets. Okay, now if we go to the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame is proving that this market okay, has gotten to an oversold level, all right, and it might be willing to buy soon. Okay, divergence also is proving the same. The RSI is also proving the same, that it is almost at the oversold level, but it hasn't gotten to the oversold level. So it's trying to prove to you that there could be a spike again, at least one more spike or two more spikes to begin to, but for you to really get to the oversold level and start selling. You understand? So this is the 1 hour time frame proving that to you. You understand? So now you might now be asking, so which is the perfect time frame to trade in this strategy? Okay, which is the perfect time frame to trade in this strategy? Actually, lately I've been using it the way I just taught you, merging all the time frames to get proper confirmation. Okay, but if you ask me, I would say you can trade from any of the time frames, but it's good to always get proper confirmations. Anyway, I do trade with a 5-minute time frame. Okay, so with a 5-minute time frame, I get to see some good pictures, but when I'm confused, I then decide to merge it with other time frames. Okay guys, so that's just how the strategy really works. Okay, so it's a multiple confirmation strategy, and you get to notice I have this envelope here, the envelope indicator, which is this white line you see here and here. So the envelope tells me when it has gotten to a particular oversold level, because sometimes it can cross this 80 level of the RSI and still continue going up, and the envelope now is the one up, as you can see, proving that okay, the market can actually touch it as an envelope and then bring it back down. As you can see, it touched the envelope here after crossing 20.00, which is oversold level. It still went down and then touched the envelope to begin to go back up. Okay, so the envelope indicator is there to prove, like here you can see it touched the envelope again and is beginning to come down. So it's a very simple strategy, just for you to put your head down and learn it and understand it well, and then you'll be able to use it accurately. Okay, so let me give you the settings so that we don't, how many minutes is this? 17 minutes. That's too bad. Okay, so let's go straight to the settings. We have the moving average to be 10, exponential close, you can just take a screenshot. Second moving average, we have 40, we have make it green, smoothed. Okay, and then we have indicator window 1, we have relative strength index, we have 6, then we have levels to be 8.4, 20, 80, and then 0. It's not that the 0 isn't that relevant anyway. MACD, we have 12, we have 26, and we have 9. Apply the close. Okay, you can, my background color is black, and that's why I have the main to be black, and then this is pink. You can put it any color you desire. Then the envelopes, okay, we have 50, 0, 2.280, smoothed, close, level 1, 2, 3. That's also default anyway. So indicator window 2, we have the relative strength index, we have 1, then we have 90, 50, and 10. Okay, then the moving average. Okay, here we have 50, we have 5, we have 0, simple, close, make it blue or whichever color you desire. All right, or you just put it exactly the way I put it. Anyway, anyone is your choice here. Okay, 3 period 3 0 red, you click done. The third one, we have 2 0 exponential, and then green. And then the fourth one, we have the moving average 40 exponential, and that's all done. Okay, so that's the strategy, traders. So just make sure you study it well. All right, study it well. If you don't understand the video, start it afresh and understand it well, so you're gonna be perfect in using this strategy. Okay, and don't forget to join my Telegram channel so that you don't miss out anything. You can also you also have opportunity to meet me and chat me up whenever on Telegram. So join right now and let's keep winning traders.